can start again for me. So start your wheel.
We want to keep both hands on it. You're just doing
A bit
one
faster.
hand, sometimes the clay will drop off.
There you go. You're gonna add some water.
You can throw it back down. So you want to make sure you're keeping it down. Put your hand on the side, flip both hands. Make sure that you're using your palms. You're really pushing your elbows into your legs. If your elbows are floating, your arms are not as strong as they need to be.
Probably take the bracelets off.
And if you see my hands, that's where I'm pressing on the clay. I'm not using my fingers, but I do rest my fingers over the side of the clay just for balance. But my hand on the side, really focusing down on my knuckles and the bottom part of my palm. And then my top hand, I've got as much of my palm touching the clay as I can.
Speed you just a tiny bit.
And if you feel like you're pressing on the clay and it's not doing anything, you're not pressing hard enough. You really want to lean your body into it, press your elbows into your legs.
So just keep pushing with your
If your body is moving with the clay, it will never straighten up.
I like it. Kind of have it.
Yeah.
So you're wiggling with the clay. You're
Almost there.
Yeah, just you take it out.
Do it need to be wet or I'm right-handed, but
Usually, we push with our non-dominant hand or left hand, so try to see if you want to
Look,
push
this way.
push with that bottom part of your left hand, and then you're just keeping that hand at the top as you push it down. So first way you're pushing it in towards the middle, and if it moves up, you press that clay back down through.
it's a bad.
Your arm is there still.
Am I supposed to make it flat?
I'm just she has like a dome shape at the top of hers. It can be either way, as long as it's really thinner. So really pushing up that bottom part of whatever hand you're using. So like really pushing. Keep it right here. So you're going back and forth. Still walking.
I have no idea.
Like, so I'm just gonna alternate.
You need more water on you.
Want to help you out?
I don't mind.
So I use my left hand, but either hand you want to push with your bottom palm. So like pushing and then pressing down. That's pretty much what you're doing.
Make the dome.
Don't worry about that too much. That is just how I hold my palm. My palm is slanted a little bit, but all you want to worry about is getting rid of the wobbles. So I'm gonna straighten you up. Just so we
So it's pretty much what we're doing, just pushing in with whatever hand and keeping that top part flat.
definitely.
So you're
This is
centered.
the least fun
So you're
part,
good to go.
but it is the most important part. Okay. Okay.
So I can say I'm learning something new.
Everybody's looking good. Our goal is to get rid of any bumps or anything weird going on with the clay, because any small problem now is going to become a big problem later. So that's why centering is the most important part. But now we are going to open the clay up. So taking your index finger, one hand is touching the clay, but your other hand is resting on top of it. We're going to draw your index
Push down a little bit more with your fingers, so push down a tad bit more. This should be good. Oh. You're still a little thick right here, so you want to like push through, like we're just like pushing down. Like that. You can stop it. Press the- So I'm gonna have you stop it, and then we're gonna take a measurement. So we're gonna stick it through the clay. Stick it all the way through. Drag your finger down.
Once you've measured,
Pull both out together. So hold on.
then you'll get your
Good.
wheels spinning again, and we're going slightly slower than we were before. Bye. The first thing we do is get our depth. The next thing we want to do is get our width. So rest your index finger on the inside of the walls you just created. And we're going to slowly pull back towards yourself, about as wide as our sponge.
You're gonna open the clay.
Oh, you gotta start at the top and go down? Or?
You just have your fingers at the bottom.
Oh.
Hold against that wall and pull straight back towards you. So you're just opening up the clay. So the size of your sponge. Grab the sponge and do the top kind of shape. Is it fitted?
Oh, looks like a little bowl.
Oh, I need to make it bigger.
Yes, but make sure that you're keeping your finger straight.
Oh.
If you hook your finger any, it's going to make the walls uneven.
So,
Yeah, you just want to focus on the top. So you just want to press your finger on the inside, pull back towards yourself.
this is a test. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is just our first one, so we're just trying to get So,
That was hard.
once you get your width, if you do notice that you went kind of wide, or if you got a wobble or anything, you can take your hands and gently squeeze towards the center. That can help straighten up any wobbles, and it'll make it a little bit more narrow too if you ended up going too wide.
Yeah, so you just take your you do the same, like take your sponge and like wipe out
We
your
can
hands
also,
if you need to. If your hands are getting
at
messy.
this stage, if your
You're okay.
fingernail or anything
As a kid, I always liked it
You
when
liked
I
it?
had my hands
on the other
messy.
side of your floor, you can take your sponge, wrap it around your finger, press down on the center, and then slide it back and forth. That will help smooth out your bottom. So, if centering was the hardest part, this is the second hardest
It's got to be.
It's okay, so you can always like use your fingers and like
Aware of once
press
we're
it
at
back.
this step is how thick our walls are. So once we measure the bottom of our clay, that's how thick we want the walls of our clay to be. So if you notice that they're getting really thin, it might want to break on you. Like your bowl, that's looking good. It might not want to get bigger. You can throw your sponge and just rest it on the top and gently press it down. Has built up, which is just the watered down clay.
I don't know what I got. You need to wet your hands. Wet your hands. With the spoon. I'm trying to be like that. I don't know what I got.
Neither do I.
Oh, she's good. So I just need to go make the bottom.
Need some
Once you
help?
guys are happy with these,
You need some help with yours? Make it taller.
stop
Back up. See your sponge.
and jump wheel and draw on them, decorate them, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna have you speed up just a little bit for me on that pedal.
Kind of tricky once we're here, so if you notice any wobbles or anything like that, they probably will not go away.
A little bit slower. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's a
these
tad
are
bit.
hard.
It's gonna hurt. It's good.
But you can always stop and start with a new piece.
I'm a mostly a huge
What do you do now?
Minecraft nerd,
Minecraft? It's awesome.
so I don't know how to do
You know?
work with actual.
It's okay. It takes a lot of practice. So then we start at the bottom and push in with that sponge. Once we start to push in, we're gonna push into those fingers on the inside. So you're just pushing that clay into your fingers and then going up. So my finger and sponge are going up together, but I'm still pushing into those fingers. I'm gonna show you one more time.
One thing we want to do
And add
once
some
we're done
water.
is take your sponge
Fingers on the inside, so you be in this area, but
extra water that's
fingers on the inside, so I go outside. Pressing that sponge at the bottom. I'm using my index finger, pushing in at the bottom. That little bump is starting to move, then I'm pushing to those fingers. So I'm moving that bump up. I'm pushing that clay in with my sponge. Keep going up
I don't know what I got.
until we get that clay a little bit taller. And then go all the way up.
How you do that?
You just, the sponge is all the way. You're just pushing it into your fingers pretty much.
I just don't have no shape
You have
over
no
here.
shape? I'll let you try. See if you can get it. If not, yeah. This is a good shape, so we'll fill the walls. So I got like little clay, the clay does shoot. So push as much clay as you can. And then bring more up. So about 2 more bowls, and then you can start to shake it. See, where stuff you put it.
I
Do
don't
you
know what I
recommend
got.
using just your fingers? It just depends on what more comfortable. I like the sponge that pushing more
Honestly,
clay.
I think it's really cute for
Use
your
the fingers,
first
your
time.
fingers work better, but you can try it.
And I couldn't do it. I couldn't barely get it myself.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
So we can even this top part. I think maybe we would be like,
Okay.
this is hard. So I'm looking at my fingers. So have you started for me?
feel the clay moving.
It looks better.
So one good way to tell if something is centered is if you rest
Oh, wobbly.
out here. So like right
Once it's still, it'll be okay. So you can do the same thing by smoothing out the rim by taking your sponge. And I just kind of hold it like a taco shape and just kind of, I just lay it on top and it just smooths out.
Yeah, put your hand. Make it like a little cup bowl.
Cup bowl. And basically, you have a good shape going. It's just they're like a little wobbly. It might be just the pressure you're putting into the clay. Some areas can get like too thin. It can start to like wobble and kind of, but it's a good piece. I would keep it as is. And next time you can try something else. And then last time you take some of that water out. So if you do that and it'll be ready, then switch it.
Huh, I can stop it.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know this also. Another piece. You want to shake yours a little bit, or because remember the last step is a shake. You can like widen it with your fingertips if you wanted to, and just ease out. So you can.
They come here for my masterpiece. Oh, I don't know what it is.
I think you want more of
Just rest your finger on the inside of your walls, and you're going to slowly pull back.
This is interesting.
And you can slow your build down a bit too.
learn me something new.
So you can start over. You can just have free time. If you need help with your steps, just let us know.
I want to make a vase.
Like the vase. Yeah, so just get like the height, and I'll show you like how to like shape
Shape
it. But
it
if you
out.
need help, again, just
And then once you guys are on your second piece, you're free to go to the other phase.
This is a challenge.
Ready for another one? Alright. Are you doing it still?
You're pressing with your
Get some of that
inside
water out.
hand.
Some your
If
sponge.
that
I have you start your wheel for me.
out, that's going to turn it into a bowl. So you want the pressure just to come from your hand with your sponge. Stop it and turn it again.
Okay, you can stop it. And I'll take it off.
Okay. Thank you. And in fact, at this point, you have to make it wider than you want it to be. Just give it a little hug towards the center. Gently. Uh-huh.
Yes, it is. Okay. Pretty much you guys, again, half your time, but if you need help, so
How do you stop it from happening?
So you want to speed up a little bit? Again, whatever hand you're pushing with, you want to use that palm. Move that clay towards the center of the nose. Push that clay in.
Maybe try with my right hand, because,
You drop right here, yeah.
okay, so this is my dominant hand. So
So
it's
you're just
just
pushing in towards the center. So you're kind of pushing that angle. So yeah, I use my optional hand.
Oh, okay. I'm sure.
But again, I'm just using that palm to push the cutter towards the center.
Oh,
And I
okay.
keep, the hand is straight across, or you can cup it, whichever.
Okay.
And then it gets taller, just keep that hand, press it down, get right. Just flatten the top out.
Oh. Okay, so it's more straight.
You can do it cupped or straight. But you're still pushing with that palm.
Oh. I see, I see.
fingers a little bit. Yeah. You can one more time. If you need help out, yeah.
Am I still live?
Okay, so now you're
I need to slow it down.
You're good. You can keep it steady. Yeah.
Everything in here echoes so loudly. Do what? I don't know. I assume yes, but honestly I don't know.
She took my tab. What do you need? Okay, so after that,
So you get your width,
yeah, I
measure it, or you depth measure it, then you get your width. Just give it a really gentle little hug.
You mind if I help you center? I'm happy to speed up just a little bit more for me. Still a little wobbly. There you go. So now you're just gonna open it up with your finger. How does mine look centered? It's a little wobbly, so you can tell by just putting your hands on top and kind of dipping the clay. And just let you know like, it still needs to be centered. So again, I use my left hand, but my left hand, I'll push in the clay first. And it should move up a little bit. That's why I use my right hand, just to keep it flat and top. I just keep going back and forth until the clay gets centered. It might take a few tries, so again, I'll do it all over. Push in with your left hand. Down my right hand. Still wobbly against my left hand. I'll do it again. Push in. So as long as I feel that bumpiness in my hand, I just keep
Just
going.
the ingredients in the clay, as long as you're not adding too much
So
water,
it's on my hand, so just kind of ease off gently. So the center is right here.
if it's got too much water, you're kind of making it weaker, 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 and then yes, somebody
so after you opened it wide,
but as long
Right,
as
this
you're
is
not
so.
doing that,
You can work some at the bottom of
clay
the sponge.
itself
I was trying to do.
stay.
And then next step is slow it down and make the clay taller. Put your sponge on the outside and on the inside. Pull up step.
Okay, did I do that smooth enough? It's these fingers.
You can do your finger,
Yeah, my
finger too.
nails. They
Sometimes your finger
keep
might
digging
work
in
better
it.
with the sponge.
Yes, so figure two
So
fingers.
usually, yeah.
You can make as much as you want.
Oh, I see.
I'm not using too much pressure, just trying to smooth it out.
And then
two fingers, just keep them straight. This one, all the work for it, just keep them straight. Maybe push in. So keep pushing. I know it's kind of hard for your fingers. But keep going up. You see how like I'm moving like really slowly. I'll take it to the top. Ease off that pressure.
Okay. This is a task.
It is. So now you're gonna open the clay. So now we're gonna pull that clay open. You're gonna put your finger there and pull back. Start your pull.
I want it to look like a little. Oh. You want to tell her? She's behind you. Uh-oh, yeah, look, oopsie.
Do you want some help?
Yes, please.
We can spin your wheel. So you want to make sure that you're keeping water on it, so that your finger doesn't kind of catch, and that's how it can make those bumps. If we just kind of press this down, we can compress it all back together. Oop, oh, maybe not. Okay. So just make sure you're keeping water on it.
How do you make it like that? Like, kind of come out? Like, smaller at the bottom, then come out?
Once you get it as tall as you want, you gradually press out from the inside, not when it gets around.
This is hard.
You want to scrape that off using your bigger wooden tool. So try and keep your hands closer to your body. I think maybe your balance is a little off, and that's why you're wanting to kind of bump with it. Maybe slow down your wheel as well.
Slow down. That's not. Yes, I'm heavy medium. Go down this one. That's good. She's trying to slow her wheel down.
Probably a good thickness, so you just don't want to try and
So just like I should tap it. Up there.
Okay. That's like, this is gonna be even like a little bowl.
that. I think it's the hardest. You can't really.
So if I trim the bottom, and then I can start it from it just gets off into like extra play. We trim them regardless.
Give me a little cereal bowl.
I think these bowls tall.
Yours is kind of a dish.
I actually don't hate that though.
This is pretty neat. I think you like it.
Ready for another one too? Or you want to keep working on this one?
You might be
You can still work
done.
on this one
Yeah,
if you want
it's
to.
okay. Another new time.
You're done. You might pressure on the bottom. I'm gonna have you start your wheel for me.
If you go off too fast,
Get some of the extra clay off at the base.
versus if you like go really fast, that's I would also slow your wheel down.
You're good to go. So you can stop it. Now get your another clay.
You good all together, or you want another play?
That doesn't